Hi there. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's reading. My name is Dahlia with spiritualsociety.com. In this video, you will find out what is about to enter your life that you are not expecting. Remember, this is a general group reading, so all the information I share may not resonate with you, so just take what works and leave the rest. And if you would like a personal reading, you can do so by clicking the link in the description box or by visiting spiritualsociety.com and clicking book now. So let's get started. Go ahead and choose the card or crystal that you resonate with the most, whether 1, 2, 3, or 4, and you can select it from the timestamp below. Let's get started. Hi there, card number 1. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's reading to find out what is about to enter your life that you are not expecting. The card that you were drawn to in the beginning says energetic clearing. During crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. And the crystal that you were drawn to is the Lemurian quartz. So this card that just came up says the law of attraction assembles all cooperative relationships. There's a vortex of becoming, a vortex that contains all of the requests and the amended requests, each and every detail of each and every asking that has emanated from you. And the law of attraction is responding to that. The vortex is literally drawing in all things necessary for the completion of every request it contains. All cooperative components are being summoned and are coming for the completion of these creations, for the answering of these questions, and for the solutions to these problems. So right away, what is coming up for you, what is about to enter your life, is more energetic alignment so that you can experience the desires that you have been setting the intentions for. Whether you're conscious of it or not, you have specific desires that you like. And according to the law of attraction, we need to be in energetic alignment with the things that we desire before they can manifest and be attracted into our life. So you are in the process of going through an energetic clearing. As this says, during crisis, you may be being emptied of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive a luminous plan. And this card says that all cooperative components are being summoned and are coming for the completion of these creations, for the answering of these questions, and for the solutions to these problems. So you may have been experiencing a quote unquote crisis or some sort of situation that is causing a problem that is bringing up any baggage or any fear so that you can clear it. So again, what's coming up for you, what is about to enter your life, is a period of energetic alignment through the process of clearing any outdated baggage, fear, doubt, or worry, any solutions to any problems that you might have been experiencing so that you can open yourself up to receive the desires of your heart. Okay, so now I'm going to choose another oracle card to see exactly what is coming up to be cleared and experienced on a deeper level. What is coming up in your life? What is entering your life to be cleared so that you can experience the desires of your heart from a greater level? Okay, healing. So this is in alignment with what I've just been saying about you need to clear the baggage, you need to clear the fear, the doubt, the worry, the lack consciousness so that you can actually attract and manifest the things that you desire. So this healing card says the frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. So again, everything that's coming up in your life, even though it might appear to be a problem, it's coming up to be looked at and released. Okay, so again, whatever has been bothering you, whatever energy has been plaguing you, it's coming up so that you can look at it squarely in the face, deal with it, and accept that you are abundant, you are loved infinitely, you have all the desires of your heart right there ready for you to be experienced. It's just a matter of clearing any negative self-talk or any unworthiness or any lack consciousness that may be preventing you from opening up to attracting and experiencing those things that you really desire. So let me get another oracle card. Root chakra, very interesting. So our root chakra, it says it stimulates our passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well in the physical world. So our root chakra, our base chakra, is all about our security, how grounded and supported we feel on the earth. So that is what is coming up for you to be cleared and healed, is any fear of not enough, any fear of you that you don't have what you need to be supported. These could be like survival fears. You're in a fight or flight mode when it comes to your finances or your money or your career. Anything related to feeling grounded again and worthy and secure about yourself on the earth. So that is what's coming up for you to heal, clear, so that you can experience the type of joy, the type of security, the type of abundance that you really desire in your life. Okay, so I'm going to choose another oracle card. These are self-care oracle cards. What is it that you can do to help clear and heal any feelings of lack or limitation in your life so you can attract solutions and experience abundance in all areas of your life? What can you do to clear and heal and cleanse anything that is holding you back? Okay, so we have a few cards here. I'm going to choose the top 3. It says Burning Bowl Ritual. And it has here some paper that this person has written on of things that she wants to let go of. So it's time for you really to do an energetic clearing. This is very clear here. And one way to do that is to write down anything that you need to release and let go. This card that she's written on says to let go. So these are all the things that you do not want to hold on to anymore. Again, feelings of fear, unworthiness, lack, or limitation of any kind. And you can look up on YouTube about how to complete a burning bowl ritual effectively and safely. And that way you can let go of any fears, any burdens, any troubles that are worrying you and just surrender them to the infinite, surrender them to the universe by symbolically burning them and letting them go and releasing them from your life. We also have chanting. So chanting, there are different mantras like Om is the primordial sound of the universe. That's a chant that you can do to get yourself in touch and in tune with the infinite. Again, you can look up any resources online that will allow you to find what chants align with you. And we also have build strength. So this could be emotional strength, mental strength. She has her third eye open here. So this could be your mental, etherical, psychic strength that lets you know that no matter what you experience in your life, you are protected, you are supported, you are loved by the creator, by the infinite, by your higher self. So this could be actually working out and increasing your physical strength, but in alignment with this, I think this is more related to improving and expanding your emotional and your spiritual strength, okay? So again, what is about to enter your life is a complete healing, energetic clearing of any lack or limitation, and these are the ways that you can move forward in a positive direction, complete a burning bowl ritual, do some chanting, and continue to build your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual strength. What is clearing and healing for you to experience security and heal all judgment, lack, and limitation? The Ace of Cups is about opening your heart to the divine love and the divine possibilities that are there available for you. The true way to know that there is no lack or limitation of any kind in your life is by opening your heart up to divine love, to knowing indeed how deeply loved and supported you are by the universe. And the easy way to see that is by looking at nature, because as you can see, nature goes through its cycles of dwindling in the winter and increasing and growing in the spring, but never at one time is nature not supported to live and thrive. And if nature, without any human intervention, is able to survive, and not only survive, but grow and prosper, because on a tree, there are infinite number of seeds. Within a seed, there's another tree, and within that tree, there's more seeds, and an infinite number of seeds and potential for life to grow and thrive. So I love to look at nature to show me how infinite I really am. And no matter what kind of lack or fear I experience, because I'm a human being and I have emotions, I can look back at nature and say, wow, I am supported. I don't even know how my own heart beats. I don't even know how all the functions of my body work. Yet here I am living and thriving. So if you are experiencing any fear or lack or survival worries, just look at nature, look at your own body, and just remember how supported and how loved you are. Open your heart up to the love of the infinite, and that will help you heal and clear any lack issues or survival issues you may be experiencing. Okay, again, what is coming up for you to clear and cleanse and heal, and how can you experience more abundance in every aspect? So the World card is about completion. It's about moving to a higher level of consciousness by passing through certain lessons in your life. So that is exactly what you are going through at this time. You are up leveling your consciousness. And like I said, with this card, it says, during crisis, the Holy One may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive the luminous plan. So again, any fear or lack or unworthiness or anything that might be holding you back that's coming up to be looked at is coming up so you can open your heart so that you can realize that you are moving on to a new higher level of consciousness that allows you to feel supported and secure on the earth so you can attract and manifest abundance of all kinds in your life. Abundance doesn't just mean money, it means a secure sense of well-being on the earth, well-being in all aspects. What else is coming up for you to clear, heal, cleanse, so you can attract and manifest well-being and abundance in your life? Okay. So we have the Five of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So I have a feeling that these are the cards that you've been experiencing through the end of the year. And as you open up to a new year, I know that you want to move forward and you have resolutions for yourself, that you want to make this your best year. You want to feel more secure, more abundant, more well overall. So we have here the Five of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So this is very similar to the burning bowl ritual, and it's very in alignment with everything that we're experiencing here, because it says, again, during crisis, the Holy One may be emptying you of fear and attachments. And you can see here that she's being emptied. These bowls are her emotions, the negative emotions that she's feeling, despair or insecurity of any kind, and she's emptying them. okay? But her light is also draining down with these bowls. So you don't want your life force energy to drain away with the things that you once loved or the things that you once felt kept you secure. Those things might be breaking down for you at the moment, but again, it's so that you can heal and clear any fear or any pain that might have been holding you back in the past. So again, this is a very clear time of healing and clearing of anything that's been holding you back or stagnating you in your life. And the Eight of Swords is about creating your own victimization and your own nightmare by having thoughts of fear and doubt and worry. Because as you can see, the woman in this picture, there's nothing wrong with her on the outside, but when she looks in the mirror, she's bound. Okay, she's bound by her own thoughts and her own fears. So these two cards show me that you have been bound by your own thoughts and your own fears and your feelings of insecurity. And that is what is coming up for you to heal and release at this time. So you can open your heart and complete this phase of your journey and experience more abundance in your life, more passion, more security, more joy, more abundance in every aspect. Okay, let me get a few more cards to finish off your reading. Okay, the Two of Cups. This card is about union, about opening yourself up to love. But what I'm really feeling here in relationship to all these other cards is that this is a love affair with the infinite, with the divine, with source, with creator, with your higher self, so you can experience an increased amount of love and abundance and purity and passion in your life. So again, I feel like this Two of Cups is going to be a renewal for you in the sense of connecting to the infinite, knowing how loved and how supported you are, because that's what the World card is about, experiencing a higher level of consciousness, experiencing the infinite in your life. So I do feel like that's what's coming up for you, is a higher level of unity with the infinite, with the divine realm, with the spiritual aspect, so that you can completely overcome these fears and these insecurities. And the only way to do that is to really connect spiritually to the divine and to know that life is infinitely supported no matter what happens. Okay, just a few more cards to finish off your reading. What is about to enter your life you are not expecting? What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? This is really perfect because the Queen of Wands is the epitome, the embodiment of this root chakra energy, because the Queen of Wands is fire. This is passion. This is being secure in yourself, in your light, in again your passions, and just feeling like you are on fire. You are the embodiment of passion. So as you go through this energetic clearing, you may have been having a very hard time dealing with insecurities, but you are about to come to a completion of that by doing this work of looking into yourself, clearing through ritual of burning, chanting, increasing your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual stamina. You are moving into this time of powerful, passionate embodiment in your physical life. Okay, one final tarot card. What is about to enter your life you are not expecting as you move through this clearing and healing, feeling more secure in your body, in your life, feeling abundant and well and passionate? What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? The High Priestess. So again, this is about having an intimate connection with the divine, because the High Priestess is about having a clear and open communication through your intuition, through your third eye. And again, I told you that this third eye here is open. So if you're not sure what the third eye represents, I definitely would look into that over the coming months about how you can deepen and develop your third eye, because both of their eyes are closed, but their third eye is open and lit up. So this is about improving your connection with the infinite, receiving divine wisdom, because again, like I said, as a human being, we deal with a lot of insecurities on the earth, the way everything is set up for us to experience life. But if you look at nature, it just thrives abundantly. As long as it's not being intervened with, it just thrives abundantly and it takes back its place. It's just secure. Like nature is secure in itself, and that's what is opening up for you to be, is secure in itself. And the only way that you can really do that as a human is by tapping into your spirituality, letting go of anything that you have believed that would feel like you're stuck and insecure and like you have lack or limitation of any kind. The divine wants you to know that lack and limitation is an illusion. You have complete sovereignty in your life as to how much you open up to the love and inspiration of the divine. And as you do that, you are going to reach this place of passion and abundance and well-being and empowerment in your life. So that is what is entering your life that you just are not expecting. So a couple final cards, some angel messages just to encourage you in this journey of spiritual, energetic clearing and healing so that you can experience more passion and security in your life. So this card says, precious gift. Friendship, family, and love are precious gifts. Do not lose sight of what is most important. So by focusing on the love, the friendship, and the family that you have, it will allow you to open your heart to how loved and supported you are. So focusing on love right now is going to be huge for you in knowing how abundant you are, how secure you are, how loved you are. What else is coming up? Fear. So this says, I, Archangel Michael, am here to help you through the present time. I love you. I protect you and keep you safe. Trust that all is well. Accept my love and allow it to dissolve your fear. So just like I said, accepting love, focusing on love is going to allow you to know how abundant you really are. And this card says that Archangel Michael loves you. So accept the love of the angels, of the divine, and allow it to dissolve your fear and trust that all is well. Okay, one final card to finish off your reading. Advice on how to clear and heal any lack or limitation so you can feel abundant, passionate, empowered, supported, and secure. Okay, we have a bunch of cards that want to come out for your last message. It says positive outcome. The sun is about to burst through the clouds and you will soon see things in a different light. Something that previously seemed hopeless will soon be filled with nothing but hope. It says do it now. Don't put it off any longer. Have courage. Listen to your intuition, for it is the guiding voice of your soul. It says, when you show yourself greater compassion towards yourself, the universe automatically responds by showering you with greater blessings. Archangel Metatron says, I am your link between heaven and earth, between your humanity and your divinity. I am here to help you heal the conflict that exists between your heart and mind. Feel me in your heart and thoughts. Through oneness, there is love. So these are amazing few cards. I feel like all of these 4 cards just summed up everything I said. Archangel Metatron is like this world card. Again, it is the link between heaven and earth, and Archangel Metatron is helping you to heal the conflict that exists between your heart and your mind, right? Your heart and your mind. There's a conflict there, but it's coming up to be cleared and healed. And this says, when you show yourself compassion, the universe automatically responds by showering you with greater blessings. So that is what you're doing by focusing and opening up to love and knowing how supported you are, how nature thrives, how life thrives. As you show yourself that compassion, the universe will open you up to greater blessings. It says, do it now. Whatever it is, maybe you've been hiding under your covers, maybe you've been feeling feeling fear or unworthiness has been preventing you from moving forward in your life, it's time to clear this by doing some sort of ritual, chanting, some sort of spiritual practice that will allow you to finally open your heart and heal this lack for good. And again, positive outcome is the perfect resolution for this. It says, something that seemed hopeless will soon be filled with nothing but hope. You will soon see things in a different light. Okay, so the sun is about to shine for you, and it's time to not have any more fear and to be filled with love and light of the infinite. Okay, so that is a beautiful reading. Again, if you resonated with this group reading and you want a personal reading, there's a link available in the description box to do that. And if you can't find that, you can also go to spiritualsociety.com and click on book now to book a personal reading for yourself. If you want to claim this message for yourself, go ahead and comment positive outcome in the comments below. Also, like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications so you don't miss the next reading that I do for you. Until then, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now. Hi there, card number 2. Thank you so much for joining me for your reading this week to find out what is about to enter your life that you are not expecting. The card that you were drawn to in the beginning says self-love. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. And the stone that you were drawn to is the blue howlite and copper resin pyramid. So this card that just came out says, our diversity supports our individual freedoms. This says, while your societies continue to try to dictate and enforce human behavior to please the majority, because of your diversity, it continues to be an uncomfortable struggle that again and again falls of its economic weight. There simply is not enough money in the world to buck the natural currents of individual freedom and independence of thought. So this is very interesting. So these two cards, self-love and diversity, shows me that it's very possible that what you've been experiencing lately is the weight of other people's opinions. And it's possible that up until this point, you've been living up to the expectations of others. And sometimes this can appear like what your parents want you to do with your life. You know, your parents want you to have a certain career that's going to make you a certain amount of money and have a certain amount of security. And that might not be something that you want to do, but just to please them, you move in that direction. This could appear as trying to fulfill the expectations of a spouse, you know, trying to live up to what they want us to be or do. But that doesn't mean that when you're living up to the expectations of others, that you're honoring yourself. Most often you have to move away from your own self-love and your own intuition and inner knowing about what's best for you and what's right for you to please other people. So that's very possible that that is what you've been experiencing in the past, but what's coming up for you, what is about to enter your life, is more self-determination about what you want to experience in your life, and it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks or feels about you. What matters most is what you feel about you and what you want to do with your life. So that is what's coming up. You are being supported in your individual freedom and self-love. Okay, let me pull another oracle card. What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? Alchemy. This says the frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. So I was drawn to where it says here, it activates our remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. So that is what is coming up for you. You are being activated to remember your own magic that you hold inside of yourself. Let me get another oracle card. What is coming up? What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? Remembrance of the magic that you have inside, acceptance of your diversity, your individual freedom, and more self-love. What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? Third eye chakra. So this is very interesting because I said a lot on card number 1 that you should do some, or that person should do some third eye chakra exercises because their third eye chakra wanted to open up. So if you're drawn to this reading, you may want to go back to card number 1. But this says the frequency of the third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life, supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination, and our psychic powers. So listening to and trusting your intuition is so important in order for you to move on your own path and your own trajectory. So if you can listen to your higher self and receive information and inspiration directly from the creator, from the universe, from your higher self through your third eye chakra, it will be easier for you to have self-love because you won't need to listen to anybody else. It'll be very clear about what is right for you by listening to your inner self. So that is what is about to enter your life that you're not expecting, is more intuition and divine downloads from your higher self, from the universe, that steers you in a direction that is more about your individual freedom. Okay, now I'm going to choose a self-care oracle to determine what exactly you can do to call in more self-love, more intuitive knowing, and activating the magic you hold inside. So the first card that came up is movement. So find ways to express yourself through movement of some kind. This could be dance, this could be yoga, it could be walking, anything that you feel called to move and activate your body is what you are being asked to do at this time. Okay, let's pull another self-care oracle. What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? What can you do to call in more self-love? It says ground yourself. So like I said, I definitely feel that if you are drawn to this reading, you should go back to card number 1 because a lot of that reading was about feeling secure and grounded on the earth through your root chakra. As you can see, there's roots here, right? And there's also rainbow and a crown and open heart, which I talked about so much of that in this last reading, card number 1. So yes, what's coming up for you is more individuality, more self-love, more magic, more abundance in your life through grounding yourself and opening up your inspiration and connection to the infinite. Okay, so again, what you can do is find some inspirational movement so that you can move your body and let your energy flow, and also find ways to ground yourself. You can do some grounding meditations. You can go into nature. You can do some gardening. You can put your feet on the earth. You can hug a tree. You can also just do affirmations that allow you to feel more secure and again open up your third eye chakra so that you can know how infinitely loved and supported you are by connecting to the divine realm. Okay, one more self-care oracle card. What you can do to open up yourself for more self-love, more magic, individuality, personal freedom through opening up your intuition, grounding yourself into the earth. Plan a vacation. Okay. So to experience more self-love, very interesting. Her third eye is open on this card as well. Yes, plan a vacation. It could be a staycation, anything that allows you to fill up your own cup, okay? Self-love, the main key of self-love is filling up your own cup and not trying to pour into others or again, listen to other people's expectations without doing for yourself, okay? So plan some sort of self-care vacation, whether you stay at home or you actually travel somewhere, something something that will allow you to, again, fill up your own cup so that you can know exactly how loved that you are in your own self. You are the initiator of all love in your life by focusing on how lovable you are by loving yourself first. Okay, so take yourself out on a date, take yourself out on a vacation, do something to show yourself that I am loved, I am worthy, I am infinite, I am abundant. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to choose some tarot cards. What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? What is about to enter your life you are not expecting? Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands. This is about needing the courage to move beyond your boundaries into the last mile of your journey, okay? The Fool. The Fool is about trusting the infinite. Okay, so what is about to enter your life? You are about to move beyond your boundaries so that you can trust the infinite. This definitely reminds me of card number 1. I could tell you that. Six of Swords is also about moving beyond your boundaries, moving on to a new horizon and healing the pain of the past. Okay, so this energy is about moving on. You are about to move on from the pain of the past, from the limiting beliefs and boundaries that you set for yourself, and do a trust fall with the infinite universe. What else is entering your life that you won't expect? What is entering your life that you are not expecting? The Magician. Very interesting. So the Magician card is about creating your reality. It's about using the infinite resources of creativity to be able to bring into your life exactly what it is that you desire. Okay? So that's what's entering your life. Again, definitely go back to card number 1 if you're drawn to this one. Okay. So we have the Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Six of Cups, the Devil, and the Strength card. Okay, so the first thing I thought is this Six of Cups is about reminiscing on the past. The Devil card is about overcoming addictions, not being afraid, not succumbing to limiting beliefs. Okay, so you are utilizing the strength that the infinite is providing you right now to overcome the past conditioning and limiting belief systems that you've been programmed under, and so that you can have massive clarity, logical capacity. This is not so much emotional, being bogged down by your emotions, but being very clear and direct on knowing exactly what is for you. And the Ace and the Page of Pentacles are very similar energy, and as you can see here, there's a pentacle with a root. Okay, this is about rooting and grounding into the earth and knowing how powerful you are in your capacity to create the abundance that you desire and you deserve in your life. Okay, so what is entering your life at this time is the strength to overcome all limiting beliefs and conditioning of your past so that you can be the powerful creator of your reality through your logical clarity, moving on again from the pain of the past, moving beyond boundaries and limiting belief systems to trust the infinite, to alchemize all pain, all past traumas, all hurts, alchemize it into gold, spiritual gold, so that you can love yourself. Self-love is your sense of worthiness and inherent abundance by being a child of the creator, a child of the infinite universe, and all things in the universe are supported to grow and thrive. Okay, so that is what is about to enter your life that you are not expecting. Okay, more self-love, more clarity, more capacity to create the reality that you desire by moving on from these boundaries and these limitations of the past. A couple final cards to give you some advice from the angels on how to move forward. Okay, so this says divine intervention. You may feel frustrated because something stalls or comes to a standstill. Progress seems painfully slow, yet this is a blessing. It is divine intervention at work. When the timing is in perfect harmony, all will come to fruition. Destiny. Your destiny is to blossom, to shine, and to transform to an ever greater light. And the unknown. Do not fear the unknown. This is a time of deep exploration and transformation. Unfamiliar territory leads to new horizons. Okay. So, again, you may have been feeling stuck or feeling insecure of some kind, but you have divine intervention at work. And it says, when the timing is perfect, all will come to fruition because your destiny is to blossom and to shine and to transform. So everything that you've been going through has served the purpose of growing you into your highest destiny. And the unknown is very similar to the Fool card. Do not fear the unknown. This is a time of deep exploration and transformation. Okay. So again, whatever you have been working through, the pain or the limitation, the lack of security of any kind, is so that it can come up, be cleared and healed, so that you can experience a deep and powerful transformation and to move into your divine destiny. If you resonated with this overall group reading and you want a personal reading for yourself, there is a link available in the description box to do that. And you can also go to spiritualsociety.com and click book now. If you want to claim this message for yourself, go ahead and comment self-love in the comment box below. Also, like this video and subscribe and hit the bell for future notifications so you don't miss the next reading that I do for you. And until then, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now. Hi there, card number 3. Thank you so much for joining me for your reading to find out what is about to enter your life that you are not expecting. The card that you were drawn to in the beginning is humility, and it says, allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. The stone that you were drawn to is the emerald. Okay, so what cards have come up? We have making peace with my today will improve my future. Should I leave or should I stay? The thoughts I think determine the relationship I attract. Very interesting. So let me read this. So it says, it may sound odd, but the fastest way to get to a new and improved situation is to make peace with your current situation. By making lists of the most positive aspects you can find about your current situation, you then release your resistance to the improvements that are waiting for you. But if you rail against the injustices of your current situation, you hold yourself in vibrational alignment with what you do not want, and you cannot then move in the direction of improvement. So interesting. What is coming into your life is surrender and humility. And I have a feeling that it's regarding your significant relationship in your life. This says, should I leave or should I stay? It is very empowering to discover that your patterns of thought do not have to follow your current situation, and therefore your current situation on all subjects can change. We do not recommend taking the physical action of leaving a relationship without deliberately coming into thought alignment with the new desires that have been born out of your current relationship. And then, whether you stay in this relationship or move on to another, you can have exactly what you desire. Very interesting. So this is about not leaving a relationship that doesn't appear to be working out without coming into alignment with what you really desire. And it is through experiencing contrast that you have clarity. It's through experiencing what you do not want that you know exactly what you want. So this is saying before leaving a relationship, make sure you're clear on what it is that you don't like about that relationship so you can be clear about what you do want. So these cards are about making peace with where you're at. And that's where this humility is coming into play. Making peace with where you're at before you move in a direction. Surrender to your situation so that you are not in resistance to it. And again, this says, the thoughts I think determine the relationship I attract. Not only does the power of your thought determine which people make their way into your life, but it determines how they behave once they get there. You are the thinking, vibrating attractor of your experience, and the thoughts you think determine everything about the life that you live. As you turn your attention toward the positive aspects of the personalities and behaviors of others with whom you share your planet, you will train your point of attraction in the direction of only what you desire. Okay, so these cards make me feel that what you have been experiencing lately is resistance to the current situation in your relationship. So it is very possible that you have been having some thoughts about whether you should leave your current partner because perhaps the relationship is not working out the way you want it to. You're experiencing contrast and conflict in your life. But again, what's coming up for you is more humility and more ability to surrender into your current situation rather than resisting it. And as you surrender, as you make peace, as you focus on the positive aspects about your partner, about this will resonate with you if you're in relationship, but if you're not in relationship, just take what works for you, okay? So again, this is about making peace with where you are, not leaving your partner because you think that they're all wrong and that the situation is not working out for you, but having the humility to surrender into your situation and not resist it. Obviously, you don't want to surrender to abuse or anything that demeaning, but when you're in long-term relationships, there are often times where things come up where you're like, I don't know if I want to be with this person anymore because they did this and they did that and they did this. But again, this is about surrender. This is about being humble and making peace with your situation, making peace with your partner, and not leaving them until you decide to think better thoughts, until you decide what you can focus on that is positive both in your life and positive in your partner. And as you focus your attention on what is actually working for you and what is good about your life, what is good about your partnership, then those aspects may actually increase and improve. Okay, so let me get an oracle card. What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? Consciousness. It says the frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. Okay, so this is an ability for you to focus your consciousness on all things. So not just on the negative, not just on on what is not working out, but again, being humble, surrendering, making peace so that you can focus your attention on what it is that you desire in this relationship. Choose another oracle card. Empowerment. Says the frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. Okay, so that is what's entering your life now, is a consciousness of empowerment that is going to unite you with others in deep trust. So again, if this resonates with you and you are in a relationship, that is what's happening for you now. You are being able to unite through others in the deep trust that you are more connected and more in alignment than you might possibly know. And by making peace with your situation, being humble and surrendering those fears and those lack and that limitation regarding your relationship, that is going to unite you with your partner and increase your consciousness of desire and focus on what it is that's actually working for you so you can expand that aspect of your relationship. Okay, now I'm going to choose a self-care oracle card to help you in this direction of being humble, surrendering, having a consciousness of empowerment. Wow. This says write a gratitude list. That's amazing because that's literally what I've just been saying. focusing your attention on what is working for you, what's positive in your life, what's positive in your partner. And as you again find humility and surrender and focus on what is good, that is what you activate and that is what you improve. So you can actually improve your current relationship without leaving them by focusing your attention on what you actually do love about them, what it is that you really do like, and also what you want to include more of, what you want to increase and attract and magnetize in your life. And that is possible by, again, having a consciousness of empowerment. So write a gratitude list. That is what's going to help you. We also have Build Strength, Chanting, and Burning Bowl Ritual. These 3 cards came up in the first reading as well. Okay, so I said this in the card 2 that you might want to go back to card 1. So it's also possible for you that if you resonate with this and you feel aligned to go to card 1 or card 2 or all of them, they're definitely in alignment, okay? So burning bowl ritual means to write down anything that is released, anything that you need to release, anything that you feel is holding you back or limiting you, maybe all the negative aspects of your partnership that you're focusing on. You can do a safe burning bowl ritual. Again, if you don't know how to do one, you can look up any resources online, and to burn and completely release and let go of anything that's holding you back. We have chanting. This is chanting Om or any divine mantras that will help you open up your spiritual consciousness. Okay, this third eye is open here. This is about tapping into the infinite consciousness. Okay, and that will allow you to be empowered by knowing exactly how supported you are and how in tune you are. Okay, so these are some self-care practices that you can do. Write a gratitude list, do a burning bowl ritual, do some chanting, and build your emotional, physical, mental, spiritual stamina. Okay, now I'm going to choose some tarot cards. What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? Okay, we have the 9 of Swords. This is about releasing those fears that are keeping you up at night, releasing any feelings of lack, limitation, or unworthiness, okay? So if this is what you've been feeling, like maybe if this is about your relationship, like I said, and you resonate with that, then this is about releasing those fears that are keeping you up, okay? So something has been bothering you very deeply in your mind. Okay, and as you can see, there are a bunch of black crows here, but there's a white one too, and there's light coming in. So no matter how much darkness there is in your relationship or your life overall, there's always a thread of light that wants to come in and inspire you. And that's what this consciousness of empowerment is, and this humility to turn away from those things that are bothering you, and making peace with today will improve your future, okay? So this is about those fear thoughts that are keeping you up, that are not allowing you to have peace. Okay, that's what you are probably experiencing recently. What is coming up? What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? Okay, so 8 of Pentacles is self-mastery. Okay, again, this is about empowerment, working on yourself, okay? So more self-empowerment, more self-mastery. 5 of Swords. Yes. So again, this is about feeling loss, deception. These are thoughts that are holding you back in your life. But again, you can see here, this person is, their mind is just hurting them, right? They have this crow in their ear, just telling them vicious thoughts. Their mind is rattled, but here in the background, you see them cheering and celebrating and receiving divine light, okay? So it's time for you to receive divine light. All right, through the humility and the surrender of anything that is holding you back in your mind. I feel like these are all about your thoughts. There might not even be something significantly wrong, but it's just the way you're thinking about your situation that is exacerbating the problem. Okay. What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? What is entering your life that you are not expecting? The Lovers, beautiful. Okay, so like I said, I do feel this reading in particular is related to the thoughts that you're having in a relationship, in a partnership. And this Lovers card is all about divine union through balancing the opposites and making the decision to be empowered in relationship, to decide to be with somebody and to devote and dedicate your energy to them through the balancing of the light and the dark, the masculine and the feminine. Okay. So again, this is about divine union, balancing the obstacles and moving forward into a divine union. So that is what's entering your life. I'm feeling like you are going to do this work to overcome these thoughts that have been limiting you in your relationship. Again, if that resonates with you, so that you can come together in balance and union. This is about balancing the polarities. So you are in the process of mastering yourself, mastering your mind, your thoughts, and having a consciousness of empowerment through being grateful for knowing exactly what it is that is good in your life. And that's going to improve the relationship that you have. What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? Okay, Two of Pentacles is about balancing work and responsibilities, balancing anything that you need to do with what you love. In this regard, I do feel it's balancing yourself in your partnership. Okay, so you are learning how to balance yourself in your partnership. That's the self-mastery that you're experiencing. What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? Okay. So we have Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. These cards also came out in, I believe, the first reading or the second one. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, King of Cups, and Seven of Swords. Okay. So I definitely feel like what you're experiencing in your relationship, again, if this resonates, is self-sabotage. I do feel like even if there is something wrong, like even if your partner did make you mad or did something that you don't agree with and it's making you feel like, oh, I just need to leave this person and find someone better. I feel like those thoughts are sabotaging you, because there's something that says that you don't need to leave this person. You need to have peace where you are, and to have a consciousness of empowerment that unites you with others. So again, I feel like these thoughts that you've been having are sabotaging you. And there's not necessarily anything wrong in your relationship that should make you leave, but it's your thoughts that are perpetuating this agony. Okay? So it's time for you to be very clear, to have less emotional upheaval in your life, to have less emotional instability and insecurity, and be very clear on what is working for you. Very clear on what you don't want, so you can be clear on what you do want, and activate that by focusing on what you do want rather than what you don't want. And the more you focus, again, on what you have to be grateful for, on what it is that you want in your relationship, on what is good in your partner, you can focus on that and activate that in your life. And that is what you will manifest. That is what you will root into. Okay, that's what you will create by focusing on that. This King of Cups is about having emotional stability, security, being compassionate, being a leader, and not letting things bother you. Okay, not letting things get to you. So if there's something in your emotions that have been bothering you, and it's probably your thoughts that are causing emotional instability. So it's time for you to find peace. Making peace with my today will improve my future. Okay? So it's time for you to make peace so that you can improve your future. Okay? All right, I'm going to choose some final angel cards to give you some advice and inspiration on how to move forward into your life, having more security, more sense of peace and humility in your relationship. Okay, what's some advice from the angels about what is about to enter your life? Archangel Metatron, this card came up previously as well. Definitely recommend going through the other readings if you feel called to do so. This says, I am your link between heaven and earth, between your humanity and your divinity. I am here to help you heal the conflict that exists between your heart and your mind. Okay? I am here to help you heal the conflict that exists between your heart and your mind. Feel me in your heart and your thoughts. Through oneness, there is love. Okay? Through oneness, there is love. Very clear. What else? Some more advice from the angels. How to experience a consciousness of empowerment, united with others. Through oneness, there is love. Healing the conflict in the mind, resolving it, opening your heart. Anxiety. They said, we surround you with the healing light of amethyst. Take a deep breath and breathe in this beautiful violet light. Feel your anxiety melting away. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. So again, I definitely said here that I think it's a mental issue and not necessarily one that you need to overcome in the physical realm, like leave your partner or anything like that. I feel like it's a mental fear, a mental anxiety, a self-sabotage, like I said here. Your thoughts are sabotaging you. That's what you're experiencing. But it says, take a deep breath and breathe in this beautiful violet light. See, this humility card is also violet. So imagine yourself being bathed in violet light and feel your anxiety melting away. There is nothing to fear. There is only love, okay? Nothing to fear, only love. One final card to finish up your reading. One final card, advice from the angels, how to move forward in oneness, love, humility, surrender, peace, inspiration. It says, a new idea comes to you like a gentle whisper inside your heart. Listen and take action. This is inspiration from high above. This also said, allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. So you are receiving inspiration from above through your capacity to surrender and to be humble, to find peace with where you are. A new idea comes to you like a gentle whisper inside your heart. So again, like I said, if you resonate with this because you are in a partnership and relationship and it's been giving you anxiety and you've been feeling like you maybe should leave this person, I would say don't. Obviously, unless there's physical abuse or some sort of harm, you never want to put yourself in harm's way. I would never suggest that. But if this anxiety is just a mental issue, if there's nothing really wrong in your relationship and it's just these mental loops that you keep playing about what you don't like, then you will receive inspiration. So I don't necessarily suggest leaving your partner, but I do recommend writing gratitude lists and finding ways through a spiritual practice that you can empower yourself and be peaceful and humble and serene in your thoughts, in your mind, okay? So that is a very beautiful and very powerful reading of encouragement and inspiration. Okay, so if you resonated with this group reading and you want a personal reading for yourself, there's a link available in the description box to do that. You can also go to spiritualsociety.com to book a reading for yourself by clicking book now. If you resonated with this message and you want to claim it for yourself, go ahead and comment empowerment in the comments below. Also, like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications so you don't miss the next reading that I do for you. And until then, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now. Hi there, card number 4. Thank you so much for joining me for your reading to find out what is about to enter your life that you are not expecting. The card that you were drawn to in the beginning says love. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. And the stone that you were drawn to is the purple agate. So we have a couple cards that came out. It says, I can praise abundance wherever I see it. And the law of attraction assembles all cooperative relationships. This card also came out in card number 1. So I've said over the course of all these readings that if you resonate with this message, you may want to return to card number 1. So there's something in card number 1 that is speaking a very positive and powerful message. So again, if you feel called to, go ahead and check that one out to see if you resonate with that as well. And this says, I can praise abundance wherever I see it. Again, card number 1 was about abundance and security. Okay, so let me move forward with this reading. It says, if you seek financial well-being for yourself, you must praise it wherever you see it. If you would like more abundance for yourself personally or for others you care about, you must not criticize those who are experiencing abundance. When you criticize or condemn or push against anything, you activate an opposing vibration to what you seek. Every time. No exceptions. This is about not criticizing or condemning or pushing or resisting abundance. So, like feeling jealous or insecure or unworthy if someone else has something that you don't have. This is about praising abundance wherever you see it, okay? And this says, divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation. So in this sense, money is not your salvation. I definitely feel like you should check out number 1. That reading keeps popping up everywhere in these readings, okay? So I said in card number 1 in the first reading that the way to open yourself up to abundance and well-being, not just financially, but well-being overall. True abundance is overall well-being in every area of your life. The only way to open yourself up to that is to be inspired by the divine. Okay. And I said, look to nature. Nature is supported. Look at your body. Your body is supported and just works. Everything in nature just works. And that is love. That is the love of the divine. And that is true abundance. Okay. So what is about to enter your life now is the divine source inspiring you to know that love itself is your salvation, not money, not relationships, not other people defining you in your life. Love, the divine source, is your salvation. Okay, so if you want to experience more abundance financially or even in your love life, more abundance overall, it's time to have a consciousness of abundance by focusing on what is good. So if you see somebody with a lot of money, somebody doing good, don't talk negatively about them or criticize them. If you see somebody having a powerful, positive relationship, don't think, oh, I wish I had that. I want that. Support that. Clap for that. And as you focus your consciousness on what is good in all those aspects, whether it's the money or the love or whatever it is that you desire in your life, as you focus and celebrate and do all the things that you can to focus what you're grateful for, that is what you call into your life. That is what you activate in your life. So that is what is about to enter your life now, is an abundance consciousness, a consciousness of empowerment that says that I am loved, I'm supported, I am abundant right here where I am as I am. Okay, and this card says there's a vortex of becoming that contains all of the requests, all of the amended requests, each and every detail of each and every asking that has emanated from you. And the law of attraction is responding to that. The vortex is literally drawing in all things necessary for the completion of every request it contains. All cooperative components are being summoned and are coming for the completion of these creations, for the answering of these questions, and for the solutions to these problems. So this just says that the law of attraction is responding to everything you've always asked for, okay? You have an energetic environment around you that is built up and made up of all the desires and the requests that you have asked the universe, whether you consciously did it or not, okay? So this is telling you again that everything that you need is responding to you, and the solutions to the problems and the asking of the questions and the answers are all coming to you, are all responding to your request and your desire, okay? Pull another oracle card. What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? Change. It says the frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. So there wants to be a powerful change happening in your life, okay? To gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, inward and outward, so we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. That came up again in card number 1, an energetic clearing and a healing and a releasing of all things old and limiting so that you can birth new. Okay, so what wants to be born in your life is more love, more abundance. What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? Wow, we got several cards here. Okay, authority, communication, root chakra. Wow, root chakra and healing came up in the first reading for sure. Definitely check out card number 1 if you relate. So sacral chakra is your pleasure, your creativity, more delight. The emergence says it supports our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Okay, so as you look at life from a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, beautiful, miraculous things unfold. Okay, so this is all these readings are about shifting your perspective to seeing the good that is already available for you, and that supports your capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. So this is about increasing your own pleasure, increasing your own joy and your own positivity and abundance by focusing on what's wonderful, what's innocent. Okay, so as you focus on the good, you start to create more of it in your life. We have authority and communication. Supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange, okay? This says true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. So all these cards are about opening your communication with the flow of source by opening up your heart. Yep. It said, stay in the flow of source by running information through your heart. Okay, divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. Okay, so your authority in your life is love, your capacity to know how loved you are, how infinitely supported you are by the divine. And as you do that, your pleasure and your security grows on the earth. Okay, let's do some tarot cards. What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? What is about to enter your life that you are not expecting? Okay. So we have several cards here. Let's see what comes up. So the Two of Wands is about moving out of your comfort zone into a new adventure. Okay? Inspiration to move forward into a more expanded version of yourself. Okay? So that's what's changing for you. You are expanding. The Magician card is about creating your reality, about being able to trust and tap into the infinite source so that you can create more of what you desire. Six of Swords is about moving on to a better time, okay? So this is a time of change and transition for you to move towards a better horizon, out of your comfort zone into new adventures. Ten of Cups is about emotional fulfillment and bliss, okay? I'm put that here in the center. That is what is about to enter your life that you are not expecting, is emotional fulfillment and bliss. By tapping into your intuition, trusting the infinite, trusting that the contrast, the negative, the dark, serves your clarity, okay? The light and the positive. The negative and the dark serves your clarity and your light, okay? So trusting the unknown, trusting your intuition, listening to divine source. Five of Pentacles is about lack, okay? About lack of abundance. So remember when I said that you don't want to criticize anybody or be jealous of anybody who has anything that you don't have, because what you're activating is more of what you don't want, which is lack. The only way to attract abundance, whether that's financial abundance or relationship abundance, any sort of well-being in your life, the way to attract it is by focusing on it, okay? The Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving. What you give is what you receive. So you can only get love if you give love. You can only get abundance if you give abundance. So this doesn't necessarily have to be giving something tangible, but giving the quality and the clarity of abundance, giving the energy of abundance is what you receive in return. Giving the energy of love is what you receive in return. So you can never get anything without giving the same thing out. So what you attract is the energy that you've been giving out, okay? Two of Swords, we have Two of Wands and Two of Swords. This is about not being clear about which direction to move into, okay? So the way you move in a positive direction is by trusting the infinite. And this is the Queen of Pentacles here. She is empowered. She is physically secure. You see, she has an orange pentacle here, but this is also about root chakra, okay? So this is what's entering your life here, is more physical security, pleasure, and empowerment in your life, okay? Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups, that is beautiful because this is also about abundance and love. So these readings have either been about financial abundance and security or security in your relationship. And this Ten of Pentacles sums up all of that, okay? So what is about to enter your life that you are not expecting is overall well-being and abundance. Cards 1 through 4 have resonated the same message in varying degrees. So I recommend all of these readings for this week because these are so in alignment, okay? So again, you are in a period of change and transition, moving forward to a better and brighter horizon by trusting the infinite, trusting source, trusting that as you give, you so shall you receive, okay? Whatever you believe is what you're going to receive. Not being afraid to move into a positive direction, okay? Opening yourself up to abundance and being able to manifest everything that you desire in your life. That is what's coming up for you that you will just not expect. More abundance, more love, more emotional fulfillment, more empowerment, more security. Okay, that is what's coming up for you overall. More security, more abundance, well-being overall. Okay, some final messages from the angels to move forward into this time of change and transitioning, opening up your love, your security, your abundance, everything good. Transformation. Look at that. Says, through the great love that holds you in its embrace, you are moment by moment transforming to ever greater light, ever greater oneness, and ever greater wisdom. I'm going to leave that there because this summed up everything I just said. You are in a process of change, transformation, transition. Through the great love that holds you in its embrace, you are moving on to a time of greater light, greater oneness, and greater wisdom. So that is amazing, and that is so powerful. If you resonated with this general group reading and you want a personal reading for yourself, there's a link available in the description box to book that for yourself. Or you can also visit spiritualsociety.com and click book now to get your personal reading. If you resonated with this reading and you want to claim it for yourself, go ahead and comment transformation in the comment box below. Also, like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications so you don't miss the next reading that I do for you. And until then, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now.